June 4, 1942, the moment that would forever alter the course of World War II in the Pacific. The Battle of Midway wasn't just any battle. It was the turning point in the war, where a few seconds of intense fighting shifted the balance of power. This is the story of how the U.S. Navy, against all odds, stopped the unstoppable Japanese fleet in its tracks. After Pearl Harbor, Japan was on a roll, taking over large parts of the Pacific. Their naval power seemed unstoppable. And next on their target list? Midway. A tiny island but a key strategic location for the United States. The Japanese plan was to lure the U.S. into a trap and destroy its remaining aircraft carriers. Little did they know, the tables were about to turn. Admiral Isoroku Yamamoto, the mastermind behind the attack on Pearl Harbor, led the Japanese Imperial Navy's plan to strike Midway. His idea was bold and relied on surprise. But Yamamoto wasn't counting on one thing: U.S. codebreakers. American intelligence had cracked the Japanese communication code and knew about the impending attack. Enter Commander Joseph Rochefort and his team of codebreakers. They uncovered the Japanese plan, giving the U.S. Navy vital time to prepare. Instead of being caught off guard, the U.S. set up an ambush of their own. On June 4th, as the Japanese prepared to bomb Midway, American planes were already in the air, ready to strike. What followed was one of the most chaotic and decisive moments in naval history. In just minutes, U.S. dive bombers from the Enterprise, Yorktown, and Hornet changed the tide of battle. They found the Japanese carriers, the Akagi, Kaga, and Soryu, completely exposed. With precision bombing, 3 Japanese carriers were reduced to burning wrecks in a matter of seconds. But the battle was far from over. The Japanese carrier Hiryu managed to launch a counterattack, badly damaging the USS Yorktown. Yet, even with one of their own carriers hit, the Americans pressed on. By the end of the day, Hiryu was also sunk, leaving the once dominant Japanese fleet crippled. 4 carriers, the heart of Japan's offensive power, lay at the bottom of the Pacific. The Battle of Midway was over, but its impact rippled through the entire Pacific. Japan's naval dominance was shattered, and they were now on the defensive for the rest of the war. It wasn't just a victory in battle. It was the turning point that led to the eventual defeat of Japan. Midway changed the course of history in seconds. What was supposed to be a Japanese trap became their undoing. The skill of American pilots, the bravery of the U.S. Navy, and the brilliance of codebreakers ensured that Midway wasn't just another battle. It was the battle that defined the future of the Pacific War. Today, the Battle of Midway stands as one of the greatest naval victories in history, a testament to courage, intelligence, and the power of a few decisive moments. It's a reminder that sometimes the fate of an entire war can change in the blink of an eye. Thanks for watching this deep dive into one of the most incredible battles of World War II. If you're a fan of military history and want more amazing stories like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Let us know in the comments what battle you think was the most important in World War II. Until next time, keep exploring history